Hey guys, so I am taking yet another break from Spider-Man, and it is really difficult, and a damn blanket. Hey guys, so I am taking yet another break from Spider-Man to do a vlog, and it's really difficult because I'm almost done with the game, and hopefully before you see this video, I will have a video review up. My plan is to finish it today, so hopefully check out that review, either the video before this or definitely the one after this. It's a bit crazy. A week from tomorrow, I'll be back in Disney World, and I just can't wait. I have some fun things planned. I am looking forward just to getting away for a long weekend, to experiencing some stuff, and just to ride some rides and have a good time. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and like this video and hit that bell icon too, because I'm gonna be doing some more live vlogs, especially when I get back, of what my trip was like, so you can really come along with me. I'm also thinking about doing a special contest for subscribers and for people who like me on Instagram, so make sure you're following me there as well. I'll post details when I'm down there, as well as a special video when I'm down there that reveals my costume to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So make sure you're subscribed because you're not gonna wanna miss that. Let's get started with this week's vlog, and this week I wanna take you through 5 steps to plan, but not overplan, your Walt Disney World vacation. And these are the steps that I found work best for me. And some of this will be a little bit of a repeat because I've covered some stuff repeatedly, like FastPasses and stuff like that, so be sure to check out those videos. At the same time, it's a little daunting to plan a trip to Walt Disney World. There's a lot to know. Walt Disney World isn't really a walk into the park and just enjoy your day experience. If you want to make the most use of your time there, you really just want to make sure that you know what you're doing and when. And that can be tricky because some of that stuff starts 180 days out. So let's go through this, and I'm going to show you the way that I write my itinerary as we go along as well. So the first thing I do after I've chosen when I'm going is plan what park I want to be in each day. I don't really recommend hopping parks because you should be able to fill the full day in the park, but you can do that too, so you can plan 2. That becomes a little bit trickier with your FastPasses. We'll talk about that in a second. But plan which park you want to be in that day, and start by looking for things like special events. So like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You might want to be at Magic Kingdom. That's why I'm going to be there on Friday, because I'm there for that event. That is why Magic Kingdom is my park on Friday next week. And then the other thing to look for is extra magic hours. Now this is got some people who disagree on this. Extra magic hours are either a good way to plan your park day, or some people say it's not because it usually forces resort guests to go to that park for that day. That's true, but you also get exclusive access to the park early, so you could park hop if you want to, but also when you're planning that, think about what rides are open during extra magic hours. So that is step 1. Pick a park for each day of your trip. And also don't forget, you also might want to do a resort day, and that's fine too, but pick your parks for each day. Once you have that done, look for the special events that happen at that park. So look for the parades, the fireworks, the shows that you might want to go see that happen sometimes multiple times a day, and kind of pick out when in the day you want to go see those. At Magic Kingdom, again, for example, you might want to go see the parade, and that's fine. That's going to happen usually around 3 o'clock, I think. So make sure that that is planned in your day. The fireworks usually are once a night, but Rivers of Light at Animal Kingdom happens twice. And at Hollywood Studios, when you have Fantasmic and the Star Wars fireworks, it can be tricky because they overlap a little bit. So you want to pick out which ones you want to go to, and that kind of gives you an idea and like some boundaries of your day of where you're going to be when. There's other things like stage shows, like the Friendship Festival at Magic Kingdom and stuff like that. You want to plan those too if you want to see. Those again have multiple showings, so you want to plan which one makes sense for you to go to. Third is to decide on any dining reservations. Now this is tricky because you can actually plan these 180 days out. Park hours and event schedules might not be done in 180 days, and they might change within that. So for example, Disney just updated the October and November times, so I had to go back into my itineraries and double check that the times for the parks were the same as what I was planning on being there for. So make sure you're doing that along the way too, and checking disneyworld.com and making sure that the park hours match what you planned on, because they can change. You should be good within 30 days out, I'm guessing. I don't think they change it that close to the time. So back to dining reservations. Once you know what park you're gonna be at, you can pick your favorite dining location, or you can try something new. But Again, you want to use the framework of where you want to be in the park at that time, so you're not doing these big loops. Like I talked about at Animal Kingdom, I didn't do a very good job with that. So watch that video, because that was one of the 5 mistakes that I made at Animal Kingdom, was not planning out where to be, and I walked around that park like 5 times. Pick your dining reservation someplace new, something different, or plan a dining reservation at a resort, which is also cool, and you can do that, you have access to that, but you want to be able to make sure you can get from the park to the resort and then back, and then you also need to make sure you account for the time for that. Number 4 is to plan your FastPasses. So in general, and I've done videos on this, so I'm not gonna repeat myself too much, you wanna pick them mostly in the morning, and so you pick your FastPasses and you wanna look at where in the park you're gonna be. And so if you're gonna have a breakfast dining reservation, you wanna pick FastPasses closest to that. Now, a breakfast dining reservation can also get you into the park earlier, which can save you a FastPass, because you can do the dining reservation, go get in line, then go to your first FastPass. That's something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, you want to pick your 3 FastPass reservations and do them in an order that makes sense. So if you're not doing a breakfast dining reservation at Magic Kingdom, for example, you might want to start in Tomorrowland. That's an easy place to start. Like, I'm going to do Space Mountain first thing when I'm there in November, because I can go right into Tomorrowland as I enter Magic Kingdom. All right, so let's recap before I give you the last thing. You want to choose the park for each day, plan for any park events, decide on any dining reservations, and then plan your FastPasses. The 5th thing is just keep checking My Disney Experience. Now, you might not get all the FastPasses you want. You might not get all the dining reservations you want. Some things book up pretty quickly. But if you check My Disney Experience, things will pop up as you plan your trip. That's how I got Flight of Passage for my trip in June. That's how I got Slinky Dog Dash for the trip next week. These things you just want to keep checking. You never know when they're going to pop up. And that will have to adjust your schedule as well. But when your schedule's laid out, you can know, hey, I'm going to take this FastPass, which might mean I need to change my dining plans. But you can weigh those options. Which is more important to you? The place you're going to eat or the FastPasses? My Disney Experience is great because especially when you pick FastPasses, it will tell you about conflicts with dining reservations and other things like that. And it's a little overzealous in that, in the fact that it will like kind of try and account for time to get to these places. But they might actually overlap, but they might be close together. And so you just want to know about those things. But having a plan helps you really adjust as things pop up that you really want to do. Another example for that is, I really wanted to try 1900 Park Fare for breakfast, but I couldn't get a dining reservation for it. But because one finally popped up, I knew if I could swap it out really easily. And remember with dining reservations too, you also can cancel them 24 hours out. So you can keep them and decide later, but just make sure you cancel them if you really want to. Otherwise, I think there's like a $20 per seat charge for no-shows. Might be 10. So that's it, guys. I hope this video helps you out. These are the tricks that I've learned. I'm still learning. I'm not the best at this. I am just trying to figure it all out as you are. Leave some tips that you have in the comments below. Again, like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna have a ton of content coming soon as I go on my trip. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I am going to plan and do some kind of giveaway. I'm not quite sure what it's gonna be, but it will be exclusive Disney Halloween stuff. I know that much, since that's when I'm gonna be down there. I got to pick my FastPasses for my November trip yesterday, so it was really exciting. I got almost everything I wanted except for Slinky Dog Dash again. But we'll see, again, that might pop up. This itinerary works for me. It makes my life easier and a little bit stress-free. And don't forget to not overplan your trip. Go have fun, enjoy your time at Walt Disney World. You might not get to go that often, so make sure that it is a fun and magical experience. Disney really wants that as well. So if you have any questions, always tweet at WDW Today. They are more than helpful. They have helped me multiple times planning before my trips and as I'm at the parks. But that's it. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, all those fun things. I think that's the 3rd time I've said that in this video. So I will leave it there. I will see you guys next week, right before my trip. And until then, have a great day. Finally have my light, so you should see my light is fine and it's not going in and out all over the place, which is really cool. And so thank you to my friend Steve for telling me what to do. See, look, it just got cloudy out. I think I'm okay. It's dark in the background, but I'm lit okay. What do you know? I'm probably need another one for this side of my face.